This year alone, and I suppose particularly on a day like World Remembrance Day for victims of road traffic, it's very important that we remember what causes, and it's very important. It's all to do with driver behaviour, that people just take a moment to think in terms of what they need to do before they set off on their journey, particularly in terms of the wearing of seatbelts. And if I look at this year alone, in terms of enforcement activities, unfortunately, despite all of the awareness campaigns, we've still had to issue 11,000 fixed charge notices in terms of people not wearing their seatbelts. So there's more work that we need to do, working in collaboration with the Road Safety Authority, with the Minister and the Department, but also with the public. And today is an opportunity for us to ask the public to just think about their road behaviour when they're driving, and particularly, and just speaking to some of the victims, it's not just the families of the deceased people, but there's a human tragedy behind all of these. And the victims of road traffic accidents, they suffer for a very, very long time. But even speaking to some of the victims here today, particularly people in the back seats of cars, they don't seem to see the necessity to put on their safety belts, same as people who are in front of the car. So that's something I would ask people to think of. Also, in terms of driver behaviour, the statistics will show that a 1% reduction in speeding actually results in a 4% reduction in road fatalities and serious road injuries. And that's very important. Again, statistics can seem very meaningless, but I think when we talk about the human tragedy, if people just stop to think that if they slow down, if they take more time to get to where they want to go to, and if they take the opportunity to put on their seatbelts and to make sure that their passengers in the back, I would also say that people travelling in cars should look at the driver behaviour as well, and maybe encourage people to slow down, encourage people to make sure that they have their safety belts on. And on a wet day like today, especially, that people allow more time for their journey. And also, as we go into the winter months, pedestrians, that drivers are alert for pedestrians and for cyclists, and pedestrians and cyclists themselves take an opportunity to light up and to make themselves more visible. And I think working together, but particularly with the public, with the Road Safety Authority and with the department, we can work together to make it much safer and to make better road behaviour.